But I think you made a good point during the break, Marcelo and Eric. Changing the laws for what? If people are bent on killing you, that's what they're going to do. So what do we need to do? Do we need to arm the public?
Well, arm the public. I don't know. I think if you're, well,
they do it in Florida, Marcelo, and it works.
We've done one step where we've got the HR 218 passed, which says any law enforcement officer that is retired can carry a weapon, concealed carry permit, and I think that's a good thing. And again, let's go to Arizona. How no one got a shot off to this guy in Arizona? In Arizona, I thought like every other person had a gun in Arizona, and how nobody got a shot off on this guy. I don't understand. Now Fort Bragg, the officers did fire on the assailant. As a matter of fact, one police officer I think was hit in the leg. I can't remember.
That's right. That's right.
And it was a DOD officer that returned fire and got and hit the suspect. So I think we've got a good step where we're looking at law enforcement officers being armed, when they retire. That's a good thing.
They can't be everywhere.
No, but
I don't, and piggybacking on Marcello, I don't think necessarily arming the public is the absolute answer.
This is what they did in Florida, and people, they cried it, they said it was the worst thing, you're going to have more violence, and guess what? Crime is way down, guys.
But, okay,
you got to at least consider it.
Okay, crime may be down, but will it eliminate any possibility of a situation like that happening?
Listen, all I'm saying to you, as much as they panned the idea, they said innocent people would be killed, people would have arguments and use the gun, it did not happen. Listen, I don't think what we're talking about here is going to get better. It's going to get worse.
Armstrong, even you mentioned before, there are situations where there are law enforcement officers present. What happened to President Reagan years ago.
There you go.
They were armed law enforcement officers present, and they all were armed, and he was still able to get a shot off. So you cannot.
He could have died, by the way.
Yeah, could have died.
Yeah.
And thankfully he did not. But you cannot say with 100% certainty that everyone who has a weapon on them will be able to eliminate any threat against them.
Your statement was, should we arm everyone? Well, you can't arm everyone. We're not going to arm everyone. I think, like in D.C., D.C.'s had the gun law since 1972 that says, that you can't have a handgun unless you had it prior to 1972. After all those years saying that this will eliminate crimes, the only people that had guns were the police and the bad guys. So, now the law's changed, and I know more of my neighbors have purchased handguns. They have them in their home. I think they're safer. They feel safer about that.
They are safer.
Well, that's true.
Come on, they are.
as long as they know how to use it and so on.
They are safer.
Okay, but I'm a retired law enforcement officer. I carry a gun.
You're packing today?
I'm packing today.
Good. We're safer today.
Every day. All my neighbors know I do. They can't believe that I do. I'm like, where is it? I said, I got it. Don't worry about it. And I feel safer.
Of course you do.
And I think if you're qualified, if you know what you're doing, again, I only gone to law enforcement officers, I think it's a good thing. We've armed the airline pilots after 9/11.
Had to.
Right. But, now they feel
Has
safer.
anyone ever had to use their gun? No. You know why? Just the threat of the fact that they are armed. Crazy people find their sanity. These people are not as crazy as they pretend to be, guys.
So arming the right person.
Arming the right people.
I'm okay with
Let's
that.
get back.
Okay, yeah,
Let's
and I
get
would
back.
agree with that.
Let's get back to the insane. Let's get back to these people, okay? I don't understand. Is it whether it's the media, whether they think they're going to get a movie where they're infamous? I just don't understand why they go out and want to mow down and kill as many people as possible and just relish in the press.